Warning, videos by Billy Alsbrooks do cause side effects. And those side effects are champions being born, dreams being realized, the weak becoming strong, weight loss, victory over unbelievable odds, incredible comeback stories, the sick being healed, marriages being restored, victory over all forms of addiction, job promotions, average people becoming millionaires, warriors becoming blessed and unstoppable. These videos will motivate and inspire you to take action. Warning, your faith is now being increased to the level it takes to move mountains. Arise, champion. I'm Billy Alsbrooks and I approve this message.
If you spent as much time learning how to write a business plan as you did that new TikTok dance, you'd already be on that next level. Broken focus is the #1 reason for failure. There's a price required for greatness. You have to hold every second of your life accountable to producing greatness. You gotta establish the environment that gives birth to success. Elon Musk said, nobody ever changed the world with a 40-hour work week. Some weeks he's working 120 hours, which allows him to do in 4 months what it takes other people to do in a year. Now he's able to do this because he's in the center of his calling. He is doing what he was assigned to do. And inside that calling, you will find strength and power that cannot be found elsewhere. Working 120 hours a week doesn't make sense to the common person who's working a job they were never designed to do. But when you're in your calling, your passion, doing the things that set you on fire, the clock becomes the enemy. This guy don't even want to go to sleep at night because he loves what he is doing. But that's why when mankind touches down for the first time on Mars, he will have gotten there on an Elon Musk rocket. Long live the wild beast. Dare to dream. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what God put inside you. Long live the wild beast. Smash the rules of complacent fools who cling to the comfort of yesterday. Long live the wild beast. Success is governed by the law of supply and demand. The universe will supply whatever your faith demands. What are you demanding of life? Where are you settling where you shouldn't be settling? Now, complacency is the device of the enemy. Complacency is an adversary of greatness. It is the opposition, and it is warring every single day over your future. Stop having affairs with average. I read this profound article on Michael Jordan. Now, Jordan said, winning has a price. Leadership has a price. So I pulled along people when they didn't want to be pulled. I challenged people when they didn't want to be challenged. I earned the right because my teammates who came after me didn't endure all the things that I endured. Once you joined the team, you lived at a certain standard that I played the game, and I wasn't gonna take any less. Now many people criticize Michael Jordan's ruthless approach to the game, but that standard that he put in place allowed Chicago to win 6 titles in 8 years. Success has a price. Are you willing to pay it? I remember a few years ago watching this workout clip from NFL running back Derrick Henry. It was the summer of his junior year at the University of Alabama. The video showed him behind this F-150 pushing a truck around the track. And another clip showed him pulling that truck around the track, the whole track. The coaches weren't out there making him do that. He was doing it on his own. That's why he went on that year to win the Heisman Trophy. That's why last year he won the NFL rushing title. This guy had an NFL work ethic back in high school. Last fall, I was out in LA at the LA Charger training facility. The staff member told me that some of the coaches get there at 4 in the morning. And if they're lucky, they get out of there at 10 at night. To go to that next level, you gotta be devoted. You gotta be committed. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be 120 all in pursuing your dream. Legend Kobe Bryant, his team practice used to start at 7 a.m. But every morning he got to the gym at 4 a.m. and put a 3-hour workout in before everybody else got there. It was the sweat that made him a legend. Now I want you to dream big, but you gotta remember that your work ethic must match the size of your ambition. Write this question down. Am I willing to pay the price to become the person that I want to be? For a dream to come alive, one must have absolute conviction that it will. To waver the slightest in belief is to put the dream in jeopardy of abortion. Don't you ever give up on that dream. Truth is the universal vaccine for all situations. The truth is you have a champion inside of you, and that champion is screaming to be unleashed. Don't wake the savage. If you spent as much time learning how to write a business plan as you did that new TikTok dance, you'd already be on that next level. Broken focus is the #1 reason for failure. There's a price required for greatness. You have to hold every second of your life accountable to producing Long live the wild beast. Dare to dream. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what God put inside you. Long live the wild beast. Smash the rules of complacent fools who cling to the comfort of yesterday. Long live the wild beast. Wild beasts are the bold thinkers imagining tomorrow. They usher in the revolution of dreams, ambassadors of anarchy, smashing the rules that no longer serve us. Misunderstood by the masses, they are fluent in the language of genius, warring with complacent fools who cling to the glory of yesterday. They are interior designers, constructing life from the inside out. It will take years for the world to fully understand the wild beasts and their ways. They envision what could be, what others couldn't see with mortal eyes. Daring and bold vagabonds, seeking refuge in the shadows of tomorrow. History will vindicate their courage to imagine. They wrestle violently with the bandits of small-time thinking, madness of ingenuity, stubborn enough to take a stand. They are the masters of innovation, orchestrating the concertos of uprising. They are the radical, defiant rebels, armed with dangerous new thinking, articulating ideas well before their time. Blind. Long live the wild beast. Dare to dream. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what God put inside you. Long live the wild beast. Smash the rules of complacent fools who cling to the comfort of yesterday. Long live the wild beast. Ruthless dreams opposed in reality. Coup d'etat started by the imagination. Visions revolting. They scream down with the status quo. Riding into battle on Napoleon's gray horse. Married to the one that thinks differently. She was the apple in Steve Jobs' eyes. Breathing liberation, imagining nirvana, the death of madness, shattering their lives. They are culture terrorists, inviting expulsion, corrupted lenses, distorting all perceptions. The Western Bin Ladens destroying convention, strap bombs of enlightenment on their chests. Audacious blueprints, architects of truth, pirates of creativity, conspiring with guerrillas, painting portraits of change and human progress, overthrowing the ways of the current order. They are the bold thinkers, imagining tomorrow, ushering in the revolution of dreams, ambassadors of anarchy, smashing the rules that no longer serve us. Long live the wild beast. Dare to dream. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what God put inside you. Long live the wild beast. Smash the rules of complacent fools who cling to the comfort of yesterday. Long live the wild beast. Are you willing to pay the price? I dare you to think different. I dare you to dream bigger. I dare you to pursue that greatness that's on the inside of you. Study and learn all the laws to success and then smash. Don't be scared to be you. Boldly pursue that which is on the inside of you. Put the standard in place that produces greatness and go out there in the world and conquer. Long live the wild beast. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. Impact 1 billion people. Motivational art. Welcome to the Louvre. Now let's close with the word. Acts 2:17. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Grind City. And to God be the glory. It's on. New year, new grind. I got a question for you. Are you living life, or is life living you? How bad do you want to be successful? Are you ready to level up in life? Are you ready to go to that next level? Are you sick of being average? I ask you again, are you living life, or is life living you? Blessed and unstoppable, the international world tour. Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, coming to a city near you. I'll be teaching a 4-hour, life-changing seminar on the art of greatness. Arise, champion. Every city will sell out. Get your tickets now. This year we're taking this thing global. 27 cities, Toronto, London, Paris, Rome. We're coming to impact 1 billion people. If you are serious about success, be at one of these events. Get your tickets now at blessedandunstoppable.com. I got a question for you. Are you willing to let go of the person that you are now in order to become the champion of life that you could be? I refuse to settle. I ain't coming in second. Global ambitions, young and restless, laser focused, drive relentless, married to the dream. I ain't got no mistress, I refuse to settle. Got me lusting for better, chasing greatness, and I'm about to get her. The world is mine, but I'm dreaming bigger. Destiny's a model, and I'm dancing with her. I refuse to settle. I refuse to settle. Everybody say, you can't stop me, never ever stop me. 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 To unleash the full creative powers of God's law of attraction, we must first cultivate a place of mental stillness. The word says, be still and know that I am God. This state of mental consciousness is fully aware and lives in the present without the bondage of past experiences. Now to do this, we must unlearn what we think we know about the world and establish within ourselves the ideal state of creativity. As creators, we must undress mentally and rid ourselves of all the false beliefs that project the illusions of limitations. This process requires us to destroy all traces of our former undesired life and return to the state of nothingness. Pablo Picasso said, every act of creation begins with an act of destruction. To go to that next level, we must unlearn this level. We must destroy that thinking. I refuse to settle. I ain't coming in second. Global ambitions, young and restless, laser focused, drive relentless, married to the dream. I ain't got no mistress, I refuse to settle. Got me lusting for better, chasing greatness, and I'm about to get her. The world is mine, but I'm dreaming bigger. Destiny's a model, and I'm dancing with her. I refuse to settle. Now the word of God says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You see, a success mindset ascends to an awareness above the limitations of one's environment, body, and time, and sees the world from a higher awareness. That's Christ consciousness. You see, thinking that derives from this level of mindset can intentionally create grand outcomes at will. Decisions ignite the explosion of change. Decide what it is that you want in life and then envision it in your mind. Now remember, there's a difference between envisioning success from the point of view of who you are now, than envisioning success from the viewpoint of who you must become to actually make it a reality. The first viewpoint is merely entertaining a fairy tale wish mentally, whereas the second viewpoint is the true art of creation. It is walking in the power. Your thinking and actions are constantly procreating to give birth to your destiny. Your mind is the womb of your future. Your thinking is the factory of life. My question for you is, what product are you producing? Your thinking conceives the dream. But for a dream to come alive, one must have absolute conviction that it will. And to waver the slightest in belief is to put that dream in jeopardy of abortion. I refuse to settle. I ain't coming in second. Global ambitions, young and restless, laser focused, drive relentless, married to the dream. I ain't got no mistress, I refuse to settle. Got me lusting for better, chasing greatness, and I'm about to get her. The world is mine, but I'm dreaming bigger. Destiny's a model, and I'm dancing with her. I refuse to settle. I refuse to settle. Now everybody say, you can't stop me, never ever stop me. 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 For the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. Now to go through the door of the next level, we must become fearless. Nelson Mandela said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Your future is too important to be held hostage by fear. Nobody ever won the game of life playing timid and scared. The world belongs to the bold. The rest are just spectators. That next level requires you to be fearless. The only thing you should ever fear in life is not living up to your potential, not giving your all. What should scare you is living a life of mediocrity, getting up every day and choking on average. I refuse to settle. I ain't coming in second. Global ambitions, young and restless, laser focused, drive relentless, married to the dream. I ain't got no mistress. I refuse to settle. Got me lusting for better, chasing greatness, and I'm about to get her. The world is mine, but I'm dreaming bigger. Destiny's a model, and I'm dancing with her. I refuse to settle. Now that next level success requires this. You have to slow your mind down and examine every single thought. You gotta stop running on autopilot and examine every thought and hold it to a standard of excellence. Hold it to a standard of greatness. Hold it to a standard that will produce the kind of life that you are dreaming. Each level that you wanna climb on the success ladder requires a different standard. Ray Kroc said, the quality of a leader is reflected in the standards that they set for themselves. The identity that you have adopted right now is the standard that you are holding yourself to when no one else is looking. Great leaders, great champions hold themselves to the highest standard imaginable. They put their own standard in place first, and then they demand every single person around them arise to that level. Quarantine yourself from mediocrity. I refuse to settle. I ain't coming in second. Global ambitions, young and restless, laser focused, drive relentless, married to the dream. I ain't got no mistress. I refuse to settle. Got me lusting for better, chasing greatness, and I'm about to get her. The world is mine, but I'm dreaming bigger. Destiny's a model, and I'm dancing with her. I refuse to settle. Distorted illusions in self-induced comas, chaotic nightmares, unaware of ourselves, living a lie. So much untapped potential. Strangers to truth, loyal slaves of ignorance. We are but mere prey in the jaws of limitation. Deranged assumptions, swallowed by emptiness. Lost wandering souls, hunted by scarcity. Confused by our reflection, the foreign, non-familiar. Sons of greatness, ignorant of our bloodline. We are but mere prey in the jaws of limitation. Small box living, strangled by our thinking, false realities, sleepwalking in lower dimensions, days of fog, randomness with no intentions, thieves of potential, seeking to destroy our identity. We are but mere prey in the jaws of limitation, crying for help. Our spirits long to awaken. We die slow instead, adopted by the blind. Actors on stage, portraying fictional characters of our own invention. Distorted illusions in self-induced comas. We are but mere prey in the jaws of limitation. Strangled by distorted illusions in self-induced comas. Chaotic nightmares unaware of ourselves. Living a lie, so much untapped potential. Strangers to truth, loyal slaves of ignorance. We are but mere prey in the jaws of limitation. It is time that we return to the unlearned and to step into our greatness. I refuse to settle. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. This is motivational on. Welcome to the Louvre, and to God be the glory. Blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal. From living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open, and favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.